Have you fallen into the trap of thinking you need the latest app or software in order to feel like you actually have a business? I used to think the right tech would make me look legit, but what did it actually do? It gave me a place to hide. If we haven't met yet, I'm Donna. I'm a semi-retired nomad who struggled with marketing my coaching business for more than 20 years because I kept getting caught up in that insidious tech trap that I'm going to talk about in this video. And if you aren't a tech geek like I am, don't run away just yet. Don't change that channel because I'm going to talk about your unique tech trap too. And I'm going to share with you how I finally broke free from, escaped from that trap so that I could develop a real marketing approach that not only feels comfortable, but it really suits my quiet, albeit overthinking nature. And the best part, I'm doing this work without feeling like I need to become someone that I'm not. So more than 20 years ago when I first got started, and every time I've restarted in the interim, I'd spend my time looking for the fancy online tools, the website options, the email service providers, the online course programs, the scheduling systems. There are so many options, aren't there? And you know that list, it just goes on and on and on. And I convinced myself that if I used the best tech options out there, that would attract clients. But all that amazing tech stuff that I spend weeks and months setting up, I had a blast doing it, don't get me wrong, but no one ever actually saw it. I had these amazing and expensive tools that I was using, but no one was seeing them. So I didn't have a business. I had a facade of a business. It was as empty as a soundstage on Hollywood. Just the exterior and inside, there was nothing. And here's the real killer though, is that as a client, as a student, I've never cared what tech people use. I just want them to help me solve my problems. And I don't want the tech they're using to hinder my progress. And my clients, your clients, are the same way. But here's the thing, working on the tech side of our businesses, it feels like progress because we get to check off the boxes, right? Design the website, get it set up the funnels, automate the emails. But what I didn't realize or didn't want to acknowledge was that every time I focused on the tech, I was avoiding the real work, sharing what I did, and actually connecting with people. Working on the tech made me feel productive, but what it really gave me was a good space to hide, a place to feel safe in this big, scary online business world. Now I know that not everyone loves dabbling in the tech as much as I do. In fact, most of my friends, fellow coaches and healers, they kind of stay away from it. So maybe you're on that other side of the teeter-totter too. And maybe the thought of setting up a website or learning an email system, it just makes you break out into a cold sweat. So instead of diving in and figuring things out, you might dig in your heels and just say, I don't do tech. And you tell yourself that you'll figure it out later when you have more time or when life just settles down because it's just too much to think about right now. But here's the thing, avoiding tech doesn't make it disappear. It just keeps you from moving your business forward, from serving the people you came here to serve. Now, yes, you can build a business without using much tech, but it's going to be more time consuming. It's going to be more energy draining. And frankly, it's going to be more messy and chaotic. Tech, when used right, can simplify so many aspects of your business. At the very least, potential clients need to know how to connect with you and how to pay you. You don't need a website with all of the bells and whistles, but what you do need is a way to start a conversation, a way for people to connect with you, and a way for them to learn about your offers. And social media is great for all of that. But here's the catch. Everything you've built on a social media platform can disappear with the click of a button. Ah, scary, isn't it? It happens to people. It can happen with the click of a button unless you've brought people off of social media and onto your own email list or messaging service. In just a few minutes, I'm going to share an all-in-one tech setup that I discovered that makes the tech part of business simple and easy to use. Even I can't make it drag out for weeks or months. We call it our freedom machine because it keeps your business running while you're learning how to share your message, how to present your insights, and how to present your offers. And whether you're intimidated by tech or get lost in the sheer joy of it like I do, many of us use tech as a way to hide from the essential part of business. Yes, the marketing and sales part. Until recently, I didn't truly understand how necessary all of these trappings of an online business were. I know a few successful businesses that handle everything through Google Docs, including their sales pages. But I couldn't wrap my brain around that idea. I'd look around and see other coaches, healers, and course creators, and they'd have these slick, fancy websites, fancy logos, fully automated everything. To me, I saw that and I thought that's why they were successful. And so I thought, if I get just the right tools in place, I'll have a fully booked practice too. But you know what happened? Every month, instead of attracting clients, I'd see those service fees show up on my credit card statement, like clockwork. And every month they were a reminder that I was spending so much on my business and I was earning zero. I know, you aren't the first one to say it. You've probably heard it yourself. I didn't have a business. I had an expensive hobby. And I have embraced and used that hobby mindset so many times over the years. But the worst part, I was paying for these online services and I wasn't even using them. When I finally accepted that I was using tech as a shield to avoid the one thing that actually brings in clients, talking about what I did, also known as marketing and sales, I gave myself a choice. I could keep pretending that I had a business and pay about $150 a month in those various service fees, or I could admit that I wasn't cut out for it. So I canceled all those services. I gave up on my dream and I felt peace, tremendous peace. For the first time in decades, I felt good about not being a coach. Because as much as I love the tech, the real foundation of a business is not the tech. It's the conversations, it's the connections, and it's feeling comfortable presenting your offers. Tech kept me busy, but it didn't connect me with people, and it sure didn't help me learn how to sell my signature program. And you want to know something ironic? Every one of the online business courses that I took asked the question, where does your ideal client hang out? I never knew the answer to that question. And so I focused on the tech, hoping that the tech would help them find me. But now I know they're on social media everywhere you look, every age, every gender, every economic level. Everyone is on their phone scrolling on social media platforms. That's where we can find our clients. Or better yet, when we learn the right skills, that's where they can find us. When we focus on creating connection-focused content instead of spending all of our time only on the tech. Did you catch that? I said only on the tech. Yes, those systems are going to make your life and your business easier and simpler. But with our Freedom Machine, you don't need to obsess over the tech for more than just a few days. It's a fully automated system, and it's pretty much a set it and forget it online presence. So if you're using tech to hide from the real work, connection, conversation, and sales, it's time to escape that trap. It's time to start building a foundation for your services by talking about what you do on social media. It's time to start showing up consistently, even if it's messy, even if it's not perfect. And I would dare say, especially if it's messy and imperfect. Because we all want to feel that real connection with people that we're considering working with. Phony doesn't work. Being your quirky, awkward self, that's how you build a real connection with people. If you have the courage to escape that tech trap, whether it's one of fully immersing yourself into it or hands-off staying away from it, If you have that courage, you can transform your business into a real business instead of a pretend one, that business you always dreamed of. Because I think this tech trap has many aspects to it, this is the first video in a series. And in the next video, I'm going to share why all of those free guides and webinars, they may actually be holding you back, no matter how much they promise or how much you learn. But before you watch that, I want you to know that I created a free mini guide for you, and it will help you master the marketing side of success. And there's a link in the description. And yes, I know it's just a little bit ironic that I'm offering you a free guide after just telling you to be cautious about them. Consider this my wink at the contradiction. But I'm not going to keep you hanging. This mini guide will not only give you the tools that will help you move forward, it's also my way of inviting you to move our relationship off the YouTube platform and onto my email list so that we can stay connected. Because even if you've subscribed to my channel, you may never find your way back here. So in that next video, we're going to dive down the research rabbit hole and why all those free guides may not actually help you move your business forward. And if it's ready, it'll pop up right here. And if it's not there yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss it. And while you wait, check out this video here where I talk about discovering that my business failures weren't failures after all. They were actually just a mismatch between how I'm wired and the rules for success that I was taught to follow. So check that out here.